vagina so that when he fucks her, it'll feel tighter.
Peter, maybe this isn't family conversation.
No, wait, Lois, shut the fuck up. So she puts a liverwurst in her vagina, goes home with a guy, fucks him, everything seems fine. She wakes up the next morning, and he's gone. And he's left her a note that says, "Thank you for a lovely evening. However, I don't think this is going to work out. P.S. Your vagina is in the sink." Now, I'm going to leave the room now as I have just shit myself again.
Peter, yeah, come on, Dad, tell the joke.
All right, you guys want to hear it? Yeah, that's why you see it. You never figure out when the hell the studio logos end and the actual movie begins. All right, let's see what you got, Fox. Oh, I bet that's a C months. Oh, that's movie months. Yeah, I think I can do that. Here we go. Movie.
I don't think this will fix itself, this voice thing in. Alright. Well, in the meantime, well, it is NRL. It is NRL. The same race. It's a rerun. from the last week because, well, desync and drivers decided to do a rerun again this race for this week. Yeah, it's the same Grand Prix, 3 DRS zones, 23 corners, the same info. Nothing has changed. I mean, it's the same. Oh, the race is delayed for another 15 minutes. At least. Yeah. Well, still, I mean, it is only I mean, I don't have to really I don't have anything else to say. I don't have anything to say. I didn't have anything else to say. I mean, the track info done. I mean, it's the same. It's the same. It's all the same. The same track from last week, because we're doing a rerun. So I mean, yeah, 23 corners. Best sorting places are turn 1, turn 7, turn 8, turn 14. Yeah, then 3 there zones like I talked about. It's gonna be a 1 stop, obviously, from mediums to hards or hards to mediums. Probably. Yeah, so there's now 10 minutes to go. 10? No, 12. My 1 clock is now drunk. Because it always goes like a little bit too fast. Like those few seconds faster. I don't know why. Well, in the meantime, while we wait, let's stay silent. I don't have anything to say. I don't have honestly anything to say on until we go into quali. There should still be joining 2 other people in. Hello, Boss Games. I think my headset is just... Hello. Okay. I don't know what the hell is happening. I don't know what's happening with the headset. I don't know. Just testing some things. I don't know. Man, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling out here, waiting. Oh, now they're trying. Now they or they have a thought that to make a new lobby, but it's gonna cause another chaos. But weirdly enough, there's already been there's been already the new or the for iPhone 23, like from EA already made a announcement basically. And let me just get the EA F1. Like it's new season, fresh start. I mean, that I guess that sort of says that that we should be getting a new game soon, or at least the release date. I mean, that's pretty weird how they already giving out or trying to give out already a sort of like a sneak peek or something from the game. I mean, honestly, just in my opinion, just take the time to finalize the game, so that it isn't this garbage that this thing is. Okay, maybe not garbage, but it's just frustrating with the glitches. Then the game crashing, and then just all of these things happening. Why are there all of a sudden 5 people here and 4 comments? What the hell? Just check the comment. I don't know why haven't we started. They said that to give people time. Where am I from? From the Nordic countries. Or I live in the Nordic countries. Around there. But where I'm originally from the Slavic countries. So you sort of already know around, like, sort of from where I am. All right. I don't know, All right, I don't know what was happening. To all the things that are happening, and then yeah, all of the things are just dropping right now. Everyone is just all of a sudden remembering that there's a race. I don't know why. I don't know how the hell does that happen. Alright. Yeah. So at the moment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drivers from Xbox, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from PlayStation, one that is a commentator, that's me, and then 1 from PC. I don't know, does he have from Steam or whatever the other one would be. And here comes the 9th Xbox driver. Alright, but we should go now. We should. Yeah, we should, but are we gonna? No, nothing. I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm not. No, I am not from Norway. I'm not from Norway. Alright, we're ready up. Finally, the 15-minute delay is over and we go into racing. Two, 1, 0, boom. And we go into quali, short quali. So yeah, every single lap counts, obviously. I mean, always it counts, but for the quicker ones, the Q1, it just that you need to do like time that there's like, I don't know, a second slower, half a second slower or something. So I close the laptop down. Close the laptop because I don't need it. I won't need it. It just burns off energy. Alright. Into quali. Alright. Well, Switzerland and nor Switzerland nor Netherlands are in Nordic or Slavic countries. I don't know, should I take that Nico Rosberg part like as a... I have the broken controller once again. I always manage to get the broken one. I don't know how. Alright, but into quali, it actually isn't night. It isn't dark. It's like sunset. Alright, first cars out on track, there's the Williams? No, yeah, Williams. Then there comes as well a Mercedes, then at the back, Williams. No, Alfa Romeo, sorry, Alfa Romeo. Then Red Bull. There's another Aston Martin. What? Uh-huh. Nice game, EA. And even I just only now noticed that the elimination event has come back. Didn't like it. I don't understand. No. Nope. Oh, not Estonia or Lithuania, but Poland is from where I am originally. But where I live is the Nordic part. And it's not Norway. It was actually Finland. I didn't actually notice that Welshie said that, but yeah. I'm originally from Poland and I live in Finland. It's very nice here. Still snow at the beginning of March. I don't know. I don't know how is it still snowy in Finland at this stage. I mean, yeah, we probably in Lapland it's -20, and maybe not that much. Wait, is it that? Oh yeah, it is the fast go. Okay. Hopefully the game won't be an arse. Because it happened once and it has happened now like twice. First time it was actually at the last week. But I think it just has to be the problem with crossplay. I swear it has to be with crossplay. Because like normally it doesn't do it when I commentate in the league races that don't have or don't use crossplay. Pink going into P1 139.253, but Bobby, actually Welshie, goes in line as there's as well a spun Williams, but Welshie goes into P2 140.293. Aviation guy, he's on the keyboard, so I mean we'll give him some slack. Stien goes third with 145.982. Next car coming to line, it should be Bobby, but he's on an out lap. I think no, he's not actually on an out lap. He's on a flying lap. And 23, and he goes P1 137.985. But Roadrunner goes into P1 137.730, out of Bobby by few tenths. But AMG King, now he goes into P1 with 137.675, and he slots himself into provisional pole position. Yellow flags down in turn 9, but just slow moving cars, nothing. I don't think nothing really that serious spark or maybe as well on a flying lap. I mean, he has to be since he has used his ERS into turn 22 and 23. And crossing line, he goes P4 with 138.306. Tahav behind him has started his flying lap. Payne going into the pits. Obviously, well, she probably. I mean, yeah, with that, I mean, even with that fuel, I can say that he's not going to be making it. Alvin, a broken front wing, I think it was. Yeah, he has a broken front wing, broken right end plate, but he continues on to either finish his lap, and he does finish his lap with 139.928. Very cool. Has started his flying lap. Fast guy as well. Emmanuel as well. Ahead of him there's Bobby, but he's doing an in lap. Oh, as Keegan went straight in turn 14, and he damaged his whole front wing. A bit of a weird one. You don't often see those things happen. I mean, if he's on ABS, then obviously it makes sense. But if he's on no ABS, which I'm guessing, as Emin has spun it on the final corner, and Keegan went straight in turn 18. Right. No, and he even crashes up, and he goes into straight into the wall as well. Rage quit, I guess. I guess a bit of a rage quit. Tahav goes P5 with 139.046. I mean, first sector 29.2 thing, but from Keegan it was very weird that he just plummeted it into the wall when he hasn't even set a time. I mean, yeah, probably just out of frustration that he just can't do this game anymore. But still very weird. These two Red Bulls that equal first. This time doesn't look best. 39, 40, 41.221. Fast guy goes P7 with 139.742. And that equal went into P10. Alvin into the pits with a broken front wing. Emin's second sector 1 minute 7.871. That's a very bad second sector. Or not the best. Not the best. He misses a couple of apexes in there. Here. And then as he goes into the pits, so he knows that this lap was complete garbage. Mel is about to start his flying lap. Aviation guy has come out of the pits. Tian as well, a long time ago. That he could probably in the lap. Fast guy as well. Although something happened there? No, he's just so far ahead. Only Mel on a flying lap. Let's see Mel's time. It's turn 5. No, in validation that was decent mate. Into turn 6. Obviously flat, easy flat, and into turn 7. First sector 27.637. Turn 7, very nice. Into turn 8 now. Yeah, very good on the exit. Could have used a little bit more of the track. Into turn 9. A little bit the same. Into turn 10 now. Misses the apex a little bit. And then into turn 11. 12. It's very close. And into turn 13. And goes to the wall. Yeah, it's good. Second sector split, it is 1 minute 5.647. Turn 14. Could have maybe gone a bit wider. And turn 15 and 16 now. 17, don't want to touch that inside curb. That much into turn 18. Missed the apex. 19. Into turn 20. 21. And into the two final corners, 22 and 23. Let's see, misses the apex again, goes a bit wide, and he crosses the line, and he goes P6 with 139, 37, yeah, 139.226. I don't know why did I try to correct myself when I said it right, actually. Pink, no, he's not, he goes into the pits. Oh, now I see why. Let's see. Ah, yeah, because here are the normal invalidation thingies. King and Roadrunner have started their flying laps. Bobby on a flying lap, improving by almost 6 tenths. And across the line, he goes P1 with 137.454. Lost a little bit of time through the first sector, but still made it clean. Alvin has started his flying lap. Stien goes P5 with 139.3030, 16 thousandths out of Tahav. Emin is gonna start his flying lap. Let's look at these two, AMG, King, and Roadrunner. These two are gonna be as well the pole contenders for this race, as that's Stien who has spun on the exit turn 5, I guess. King's second sector, has he improved this time by a little bit over a tenth? King Runner has improved, I guess, since second sector is purple. That's not showing that he has done it the fastest. That's showing that he had improved. That's against Stien causing yellow flags. King through this third sector, turn 19, 21 now. It was 20 the previous one, and two final corners, 22, 23, and it comes on. He goes P. He stays in P2 with 137.5, 1-2, but Roadrunner out of nowhere, 137.100, and he goes now in provisional pole position by 3.5 tenths out of Bobby and 4 tenths out of King. That's a lot of time to find for these two. A lot of time to find. But Bobby has showed last week that time is possible. Tahav has started his flying lap. Nothing there. Staying definitely not on a flying lap, but Emin on a flying lap, maybe 1 minute 5.224 through the second sector. He finishes his flying lap, and through the finish line he comes. He goes P5 138.637, and it was ahead of his own teammates. So it's at the moment Mercedes third front row, third row, not front row. Sparko as well. Sparko spun as he was about to start his flying lap. Well, his now exit into the entry or start of his flying lap is now compromised, as he's gonna lose a massive amount of time because of this. Is that aviation guy? No, aviation guy no. King into the pits. Roadrunner as well. The fast guy as well. Welshie has improved to P11 with 139.811, which I didn't see. Yes, yeah. Joe, it's a little bit difficult when like it's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult, you know. It's a bit difficult. I cannot help this. I can't help this. That is this. That's like this. I cannot help this. I can't. I can't do anything with that. I can't do anything with that. Tahav has improved this time into P6 with 138.831, splitting the Mercs. Daddy Cool crossing the line, and he goes P10, 139.597 ahead of his own teammate. So it's the Red Bulls 10 and 11. The driver, and as well as see the drivers are coming out of their pits, as it is almost less than 5 or 2 minutes to go. Mel has retired, so he's not gonna improve his time. There's a McLaren, but that's Sparko, his ruined lap. Then there is Alvin, but on an out lap. So you may as well look at. He's starting the flying lap. What's Sparko doing? Oh, I see. Trying to save as much of ERS as possible. Jamie has joined in, but he will not get a lap in. He won't get the lap in. Right. That's Pink crossing the line. And he goes P4, 138.278. That was a bit more focus into changing my the volume settings for my headphones, because they're a bit broken. Stien starts his flying lap, final flying lap. Daddy Cool goes into no. Oh yeah, he goes in. Alvin has crashed out. In turn, going to turn 13. That could. Okay, he's in on the racing line. So that's good. That's good that he's in on the racing line. Bobby's gonna start his flying lap, as well as Welshie. And then King, Sparker, as he spins on the exit of turn 14, and he oh, he even crashed out, damaging his rear left tire, which you don't see. He goes even forward a little bit because of it, but that car is gonna be getting cleared easily. Stien improves the first sector by 3.5 tenths already. But as he goes wide in turn 11, he went wide in turn 11, and that's basically destroyed this lap. Second sector split, that's gonna be low. Yeah, 2 seconds down, so it's not gonna be an improvement. Fast Guy has improved his first sector by 4 tenths. That's Aviation Guy's AI that he cannot control. Fast Guy's second sector is gonna be a well, he did, I think, lose time a little bit. That's now down to 3 tenths about. But the Stien went wide again. Fast Guy through the third sector, very close to the walls. Turn 18, missed the apex. 19, good. 20, gone a bit faster. 21, could have gone a bit more on the outside. And the final 2 corners, crosses the line, and he jumps his teammate to P10. Aviation Guy, that was Aviation Guy. Bobby crosses the line, and he goes provisional pole position, 136.955. Roadrunner isn't gonna do another lap. King is improving on his time, but has he found enough time through the third sector? The answer is no. He goes P2, and the time is 1:30. It was 1:36s. It was into 1:36s. It's 14 thousandths between the top 2, between Bobby and King. As close as it was, or it is even closer than it was last week. In the first run of this weekend, it is Bobby yet again in pole position. In a different car, this time in Aston Martin. King in P2, Roadrunner P3, Ping in P4, Sparko P5, Emil P6, Sahaf P7, Stien P8, Mel P9, the Fast Guy 10th, Daddy Cole 11th. Oh, my Gran Turismo has finally updated. Welshie 12th, Alvin 13th, Aviation Guy 14th, Keegan was 15th, and then Jamie will start last. Because he did it, because he joined a bit late-ish. Alright, into the race. Hopefully the game doesn't decide to unable to connect to the EA service. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, just a bad game that doesn't like me. Alright. And the formation lap starts now. No one goes. Nobody went. Oh, and now they went as the no. Wait, what? No. Okay. I totally forgot. It is a formation lap. I forgot. I forgot how the format went. I forgot how the format went. But yeah, already Bobby and Sparkle, their things happened. Spicy. Most of the drivers went for the hearts. Only Jamie, Aviation, Guy, Daddy Cool, Pink, and AMG went for the mediums, and the rest for the hearts. Alright. Alright, has been reading a bit of the of the what the, why are there so many different people? I mean, there's Boss Games, Welshie, Chris Elliott, and Usul Leppan, and then Young Mechanic 13. What the I mean, I'll take it that there are many different people that I don't know. I'll take it. We're lining up onto the grids. Aiming to have fast guy. They have the Ann Mel, Mr. Grid Slots, Daddy Cool as well. There's a spinning Merc, that is Stian, Keegan, and yeah, that's it. What are these cameras, man, that I'm seeing? I'll take this, that I'll see the lights. 1, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and lights are out here in Singapore. King completely missed his start, completely sleeping, and as well Bobby a bit struggling on the start. Rotor up into P1 and Ping up into P2, taking the advantage of the mediums. Already incidences, Keegan and Fast Guy down the order, as well as Taha has been spun. Stian down in 13th. More mayhem at the back as the McLaren of Sparker has spun on the exit of turn 5. And Pink is trying to get the lead from Roadrunner into turn 7. But Roadrunner breaks later and keeps his P1 that he got. Bobby sends it up Pink out of nowhere. There was a bit of contact and there's a virtual safety car. Pink has been able to spun and damages his front wing. Sparko is out, and it is a virtual safety car. Ping on the start, completely sleeping, like he forgot to even start. Even he forgot to set alarm for his For the no, I'm trying to set up a joke, but I'm bad at them. I don't know why am I even trying this. I'll just keep how am I. But King completely slept on the start and got overtaken by 4 drivers of the start. Well, then Ping got a bit of a on the contact between him and Bobby, but it was a bit shaky on the start. And the safety car is, or the VSC is off, and Ping pits for the new wing, unfortunately, as well as the aviation guy. Keegan has to as well. Jamie up into 7th already. He started last. In lap 1, he was P16. He started P16. Lap 2, he's in P7. In just only 1 lap, he gained 9 positions. Quite lucky on the start that he didn't get caught up as there's a change for the lead. Bobby and Roadrunner, they fight as Bobby has been spun by Roadrunner, and Bobby is facing backwards. He's now down in 9th, down in 10th, down in 11th. Bobby from P1, temporarily in P1, down in P11 now. King overtook him in, so he's now up into P2. But the man, Bobby, who could have challenged Roadrunner and King for the win, is now down in 11th. Alvin up into 8th as he overtook Welshie, but Jamie takes all of the advantage. Obviously the mediums are helping him, but he's now up into P4 on the mediums, and on now almost ending the lap 2. He's in now up into P4 from the last position, which is 16th. This man is on a mission as he went wide on the exit, which is obviously not ideal. King with the new fast lap as he tries to overtake Roadrunner into turn 1. Switchback maybe from King, but he's trying to set him up himself for the DRS straight, as he got a bit of bump from Emin on the exit of turn 5. King is close to Roadrunner. Where he goes right. It's gonna be very close with the wall. No, it wasn't. The door is open, but he cannot really overtake Roadrunner, but he tries on the outside. Roadrunner did push him away, but King now has the inside, and into turn 9, Roadrunner now has the inside, and King on the outside gets the move done, but Roadrunner tries to into turn 10 do something. Keegan has crashed out in turn of that's 17, and that is a virtual safety car. King just overtook Roadrunner just before the second VSC. But we see a leader change up front. King taking the advantage of the mediums. Runner trying to do something. Which I don't really see. The tries know when the VSC is ending. By the way, Mel is down in P14 as Aviation Guy gets a drive-through penalty, speeding under VSC. But Mel, he was like 8th or 9th, and he is now down in P14, 20 seconds beyond Pink, and basically like 50 seconds beyond the leaders. A minute even. Almost a minute beyond the leaders. Well, anyways, VSC has ended, and it's in lap 4. Can Roadrunner hold up to the Williams? So he gets a bit of a snap on the exit. He uses the DRS to stay within the DRS. Gained a bit, or massively actually. But we'll see in the in the second sector. How he does. Does he keep that 1 second? Although he's very close of not sticking anymore into that 1 second. It's over 1 second. It's over 1 second. The DRS detection is there. He is over a second. He will not have the DRS for this little straight, but Emin does have the DRS. Yes, he does have the DRS. We could even see from the steering wheel with the purple lights that were there. Emin did have the DRS, while Roadrunner did not have. And Tahav in the back, at the back, has lost some positions, and now he's down in P11. Was he fighting someone, or was it just his own mistake? But up front, Daddy Cool has overtaken Welsh. She has no front wing. I guess he made a mistake somewhere, and Daddy Cool took the advantage of it, full advantage, and Welsh is forced to go into the pits. Bobby now advances into P8, but he's very close behind the fast guy. But up front, Roadrunner has spun! Roadrunner has spun! And he's now down in 6th. Bobby as well dropped down a few seconds, as he was very close behind Daddy Cool. Now he is 1.9 seconds behind. Roadrunner has immediately overtaken Stien on this main straight, so he's now up into P5. Fast Guy and Tahav, they fight for P9 as they make contact. Tahav was trying to go on the inside. He was there. As Roadrunner again problems, he is now spun it again. Stien waits for him. So I guess Stien just run into the back of him. Stien run into the back of Roadrunner. And, well, he wanted to give the position back out of respect. But into the between Fast Guy and Tahav. Tahav was on the inside, Fast Guy on the outside. They made contact. That made Fast Guy spin into Tahav, and then basically just Tahav saved sort of Fast Guy, but then Fast Guy sort of saved Tahav, and then basically Tahav was again running, and Fast Guy was faced backwards. Bobby has catched up yet again to Daddy Cool on this lap. On lap 5 for them, it's now going to be lap 6. Bobby has almost no ERS. Daddy Cool has quite some good amount of ERS. No speed though, as he overshoots the corner into turn 1 and 2. Fast Guy 5 seconds up penalty. Speeding in the pit lane. Stien as well into the pits for the wing change. Fast Guy as well for the same thing. And they both pit for the mediums as we're on the hards. Alvin tried to overtake Jamie into turn 7. And he did overtake him. So Alvin is now up into podium places. But it's still a long race. There's 25 laps still remaining. So even if you would have that P3 now, in just one flick, it just could go badly. As up down behind, Stien has made a mistake on himself, exiting the pits, and he's dropped down 2 positions to Mel and Fast Guy. Although he's trying to re-overtake Fast Guy into turn 7, sends it down. Fast Guy did leave room. He goes wide. But Stien has to settle for P13 at the moment. Although, well, that was a bit of a weird, not the line that I would expect from Stien. Let's put it that way, as I struggle for words, what to say. Not because I was shocked, just because sometimes sometimes my English can be good, but then sometimes it just can be so bad. Roadrunner goes into the pits, and there are many. I know they're just left there because they're bunch of retards. And Roadrunner goes into the pits, changing off his front wing as well. There's been already many pit stops. How many drivers have made their pit stops, very early pit stops? Half of the grid. Pink, Roadrunner, Wellship, Mal, Fast Guy, Stian, and Aviation Guy. And if you want to count then Keegan as well. Pit stop. So basically half of the grids had to go earlier on the pit stops. Wellship goes yet again into the pits for a wing change. Back to his US heart. And Wellship now officially is at the back. Last place. Jimmy had a bit of problems on the X of turn 13. What's that? That's Stian and Fast Guy. They both spun in turn on the X of turn 5. Could it be yet again that they just one of them just made contact with another, and then they just both spun, and then obviously lost time massively, so that the Aviation Guy has caught up to them. I don't know, but that's just speculations that I'm creating. Because I don't know what to say. I mean, the only thing that I can think of is, well, Stian probably made the same thing again that he did for Roadrunner to let him pass. Out of respect, because he probably made the contact. So if Stian made the contact, then he probably let Fast Guy through. Because he made because he hits him, and that was because they both spun. Lap 8. Let's see the. I was gonna look at the position changes, but again, Fast Guy has spun and he has completely destroyed his front wing, facing backwards. What are you doing, mate? What? I mean, that works as well, maybe, but I mean, what? You, Fast Guy, are you really trying to go? You're really trying to go into the pits backwards? No, it's gonna reset you, mate. It's gonna reset you. Look at that. Boom. Yep. Look, it reset it you. And you have to now go a full lap without your front wing. Good luck with that, because it's painful around Singapore where you need downforce. But luckily the penalty restrictness is lenient. As Jimmy made a mistake through the two final corners, Bobby is taking an advantage of that, and he advances into P4. That is Stian yet again. Straight on from turn 10. And he damages his whole front wing. And he stays here. What? I mean, he did it. I mean, it's a nice 360, but please don't cause a safety car. Roadrunner with a new false lap, 141.668. Maybe Stian is waiting for Fast Guy? No, he can't be. I don't know what Stian is doing. Let's let him do the thing that he wants to do. Bobby is very close to Alvin as he sent it into turn 13. Barely leaves room for Alvin on the exit. And into turn 14 yet again. Bobby sends it on Alvin. Oh, there was so close between them. There is as well Jamie trying to take advantage of it. But maybe it is better to just look at them as there's just Stian who wants completely straight, and that is a VSC. Yet again, a virtual safety car. No full safety cars. Yeah, no full safety car. That is Bobby ahead of Alvin, but the contact between Bobby and Alvin on the X of turn 13 should have Alvin backed out of it, or did Alvin deserve the room Jamie into the pits early, very early. That's lap 8, and it's a front wing change for Jamie. A front wing change for Jamie, for Tahoff as well. A front wing change. Steen leaves the session. So that is a 2 front wing changes. 1 for Jamie and 1 for Tahoff. I don't know why so many drivers are changing their front wings. I mean, drive. And the VSC has ended. No, I thought that my game was gonna crash or something, that it lagged so badly. Tahoff returns just behind Roadrunner. Roadrunner just ahead of Tahoff. Mel as well into the pits. Bit of a... yet again a front wing change from Mel. Yeah. Not the cleanest race from these people. I mean, so many front wing changes. Well, she out of Mel, obviously because Mel is in the pits. Alvin is trying to keep up with Bobby, but Bobby's rapid. He went from P11 on like lap, I don't know, 6, to now on lap 11, P3, as Aviation Guy has spun on the X of the 2 final corners. He's lapped anyway, so I mean, it's not good to spin, but I mean, if he spins, I mean, he with that gap, I mean, he isn't gonna do anything because Fast Guy is like still so much behind, and he goes into the pits. Is he gonna retire? Or is he gonna stay? He's gonna stay, but the front wing change yet again. A front wing change yet again. Pit stops. Welsh Mel, Aviation Guy, and Fast Guy. Actually, Welsh Mel and Aviation Guy, they made 2 pit stops. Fast Guy, 3 pit stops already. Lap 11, 3 pit stops. Damn. Jamie is very close beyond pink. I was gonna say that that this race has a bit calmed down, but there's still something to watch because Jamie is very close beyond pink. And after that, if Jamie does overtake pink at one point, maybe here even, as he's closing in into turn 14, side by side, using ERS and DRS, and he is now ahead of pink on the exit of turn 14, up to P6 for Jamie in the McLaren. There is 20 seconds that he needs to catch up to Daddy. Cool, but the drivers ahead of him haven't made a pit stops. The drivers ahead of him haven't made their pit stops yet. So there is still a chance for him to overtake Daddy Cool on the pit stops, and as well Alvin. Bobby, no, I wouldn't say Bobby. He's very quick at the moment. I mean, could be. No, that's 20. No, that's like 27, 28 seconds to Bobby. I don't. If Bobby doesn't pit for damage, for front wing changes, then I don't think Jamie is gonna be ahead of Bobby. We have to as well remember King at the moment is on the mediums, so he's gonna have to pit a lap a bit earlier, as well as Dedical. He's on the mediums as well. Jamie has caught up to Dedical actually 2 seconds already, almost 3 seconds. Lap 12. AMG King goes into pits to change off his tires. for the Heart. Meanwhile, Aviation Guy has spun in turn 17. And that is a leader change. Up front, Emin takes the lead. King for the Heart. Nice and easy pit stop. Runs over a mechanic. Nothing wrong with that. And King is gonna be behind Daddy. Cool. Yeah, he's gonna be behind Daddy. Cool. Aviation Guy yet again spins. Now on the exit of the final corner. But AMG King is still many. How much is that? 14. It's 14 seconds, 13 seconds, about 12, 13 seconds out of Jamie. So he had a massive amount of gap. And going into the pits, AMG King had like almost 8 seconds advantage over Emin. Ping as well into the pits for the medium tire, so he's gonna have to pit again. Let's look at who has the fastest lap. It is Roadrunner with 141.668. The closest guy who is that there is actually no one besides Roadrunner. Roadrunner has set a 1 minute 41. All those are 1 minute 42s. The close one is Taha with 1 minute 142.306. Then it's Jamie 142.370, and then AGM King with 142.454. And the rest, I'm not gonna do that like in qualifying or something. AMG King, now that he has warmed up his tires, he should be catching up to Daddy Cool pretty quickly, even in these 3 corners, 1, 2, and 3. And he has a lot more energy than Daddy Cool. I mean, he's already 4 tenths behind Daddy, and exiting turn 5. So close behind him. He's gonna use ERS, DRS. Daddy Cool doesn't even try to defend that. And AMG King peacefully up to P4. And now managing these tires is gonna be crucial. The gap to the leader is 17 seconds. The top 3 still has to pit, including Daddy Cool and Roadrunner and Tav and Pink, because those meters are not gonna be lasting. I mean, maybe Pink could go until the end of the race. Welch into the pits again. I think that's for the wing change. Yeah, that's a wing change again. And that's for the new mediums. There goes the leaders. So Welsh has been officially now lapped. There goes as well Alvin. He could be as well behind MG King. It could be close. Okay, okay. If it would have been for the actual positions, then it would have been pretty close. It would have been pretty close. Jamie up into P5 because Daddy Cole pitted for the new Hearts, and he drops down to P8. Yeah, he's gonna drop down to P8. Potentially Rotor and Zahav, they're gonna as well go into the pits. In this race, Pingu went straight on into turn 18. Damaged his front wing, whole front wing, or basically his whole wing is off. And well, he's gonna have to pit. Although he crashed, he went straight on into the wall where Keegan did in the race, and that causes a full safety car. That's a first full safety car, and this is very good I mean, sort of good for Bobby and Alvin. Sort of good because they can pit freely for the new mediums. But are those mediums gonna last? Probably, but it's gonna be close. MG King probably as well is gonna pit. MG has -8 laps of fuel for the new mediums. Bobby for the new mediums. Alvin for the new mediums. Does King pit? Yes, he does. He does. He has to pit. That's Welsh trying unlapping himself, and he has already those fresh mediums. So would it make sense for him to pit? Jamie pits, Roadrunner and Sohav probably pit. As Sohav gets a drive-through penalty, spinning on their safety car. It's an interesting one, but Jamie for the new mediums, Roadrunner for the new mediums, Sohav for the new mediums. Yeah, new mediums, Roadrunner for the used hearts. Interesting. Daddy Cole into the pits. He just pitted like a lap earlier, and all of that is going to the trash, and he loses many places, and he has to serve his 5-second time penalty as well, and he gets on to the new mediums. Mel can catch up. Well, she can as well catch up since he unlapped himself. What's going on between Roadrunner and Zahav? I mean, Zahav is sort of trying to overtake Roadrunner, I'm guessing. But now Mel and Welsh, they can catch up to the pack. Mel can as well freely pit without losing a position. Although it is going to be very close a bit between him and with Mel and Welshie if they can get to the safety car queue. Yeah, Mel is going to be easily ahead of Welshie. Although it could be a bit spicy here. There comes Mel. Welshie is ahead of Mel. So Mel jumps down a place. He didn't actually get that. He didn't actually keep the P9. And now they have to catch up to the leaders. A minute or so. They're gonna be catching up quite fast, but is it gonna be enough? That is the question. Is it gonna be enough? There's still Jamie has to catch up a little bit, but he is gonna be there. Daddy Cool as well. And then these two. Fast Guy pits. Aviation Guy, I mean, he's lapped already. And Aviation Guy overtakes Fast Guy. The Fast Guy through the pits. And Fast Guy goes for the softs and just his front wing. Which is a bit interesting that he goes for the softs. Maybe for the fastest lap. Daddy Cool is catching up to those, but Jamie Roden and Zahav, they have catched up to the safety car queue. Then Daddy Cool has to catch up. He's gonna be catching up quite quickly, and he has nothing to worry about that the safety car is gonna be going in this lap. If it's gonna be even going this lap. Fast Guy already made a mistake exiting turn 3 or exiting the pits. Yeah, Daddy Cool already 9 seconds behind. 8.8, 8.5, 8.1, 7.1. Yeah, in this part he will be he's gonna be getting a lot. So now Daddy Cool is behind the safety car queue. Now it's Welshie and Mel that they have to catch up. Well, Welshie and Mel, they have to catch up to the safety car queue now. They are about 50 seconds behind the leaders. Around 50 seconds behind the leaders, so Still some time to catch up. The safety car is not in yet. And as it does, looks like it won't be going in this lap. They are catching up. They are catching up. But if the safety car would have been in this lap, then I don't think they would have catched up in time to the pack. Even if Emin would just go really slowly to kind of surprise Bobby, Alvin, and King. Mel leaves the session. He probably got disconnected. And yeah, Zahav has a drive-through penalty, which well, basically ruins his race at the moment. Roadrunner is there's Mel back. Roadrunner has those older hearts. He is quicker than most of these guys around him. As Roadrunner as well disconnects as well. But Roadrunner is quick, but he has that older heart, so that could back shot him in the heel, or shot him in the back foot. But I guess he has nothing to. Oh, Aviation guy gets a 5-second time penalty collision with Tahav. I mean, you sort of has to give slack a little bit for Aviation guy. This man is driving on a full or not full on keyboard. Like, look at this telemetry. He's from 0 to 100% on basically brake, steering, basically everything. So you have to give a bit slack for him. So these safety car situations are not best for him if you're going slow. But the safety car is in this lap. Mel's back, but Roadrunner isn't. Starhav is trying to overtake him. Safety car is still not in the pits, so I mean, can't really go. Now it's going in. Asaf trying to overtake the AI. Asaf, oh, he goes into the pits to service drive-through, and Emin goes. So the race hasn't restarted. He got a nice gap from himself to Bobby, so he doesn't have to that much worry about him at the moment. Fast guy pits for the pits again. Bobby is a bit too far. Is too far behind Emin, so he can't really overtake him. At the moment, Tav gets a 5-second time penalty. Crossed the pit lane exit wide line too many times. I know that it doesn't say too many times, but if you cross that wide line twice, then you get a 5-second time penalty. And Fast Guy as well did the same as he spins. Alvin has lost his P3 to King now, and Fast Guy retires on track. So that is now Aviation Guy last. Roadrunner's AI is still doing pretty good. He's still in P6. At the moment, but Bobby has already taken him into turn 14. So a leader has changed from Emin to Bobby. Yellow flags, that's Tahav. Runner is getting overtaken by everyone because, well, he's an AI. And Tahav has no wing, so that's even worse for him. Let's look at the top. King is a bit gaining on Emin. Bobby with the new fast lap, 140.553. Roadrunner into the pits, that's the AI. Aviation guy as well into the pits. Daddy Cool has overtaken. No, he hasn't overtaken anyone. Fast guy leaves the session. When King doesn't want to overtake Emin into turn 7, Jamie is trying to do this, but is trying to do the same on Alvin. But King has to be quick with Emin because Bobby is pulling away. The gap is now 1.1 seconds from Bobby to Emin. There's still 11 laps to go. Tough pitch for Hart to the end. Aviation guy is on the softs. Top 5 is still pretty close between each other, but we'll see what they will do, what will happen between them. Bobby has already pulled the gap to 1.4 to Emin now, so King has to really hurry up with the overtaking of Emin. The DRS is gonna be activated now, but you can't use it here because the rules is the FIA. The rules the FIA have made them. Not me. I was just a commentator that. Yeah. But yeah. Alvin is gonna get the DRS on King, but King, does he get the run on Emin? He's closing. 3/10. No, not close enough. Neither for Jamie. Alvin got the DRS on King and just couldn't overtake him because obviously the DRS helps a bit with the, actually a lot with the top speed. Bobby has already pulled a 2.2 second gap to Emin now. So King has to really hurry up with Emin. He'll get the DRS here, but he won't be able to overtake him here. He's closed the gap. Jamie is really close behind Alvin, and he sends it on as he did a couple of laps ago, but this time not successful. No, it was Bobby, I think. It was between Alvin and Bobby, but whatever. Jimmy tried to send it into turn 14, but it was unsuccessful, and he lost some time to Alvin now. Although Alvin doesn't have the DRS on King, so it's a relief for Jamie at least, somewhat. So, I mean, that's 1+ for him. King does get the DRS on this main straight. Lap 22 out of 31, so like 9 laps of racing still. King can't really get close enough to him in. Exiting turn 5, it's 5/10. He's closing. He is closing rapidly. Choose on the right. And King overtakes him into turn 7. And King is up into P2. Aviation guy spins in turn 17. But King is now ahead of Emin, out of the Mercedes. Now his next target is the Aston Martin of Bobby. Jamie still can't really get close enough for Alvin. Try to maybe send the move into turn 12, into turn 13. Maybe he sent it here. No, he doesn't really want to send it here. But does he get the better exit? He gets a decent exit. And into turn 14. No, he can't really get him. He tried to send it. He made contact with Alvin. Probably wing damage for Jamie. Jamie is now ahead as Alvin cuts the whole corner to maybe try and get ahead. But Alvin has to settle for P5. Jamie maybe has a maybe has front wing damage. Alvin goes into the pits. Once again, I guess to change off his front wing. Let's see. Oh no. Oh no. This thing again. Yeah, he did change to for a new wing and as well for the softs. And he's now down in P8. Many seconds beyond Mel. So he's gonna have to settle for P8 maybe. King is gaining on Bobby. The gap is now 2.1. Last lap it was 2.6 after King overtook him in turn 7. Jamie struggling to catch up to him, and so probably Jamie has some front wing damage that we can't see. There are some piece of debris on the exit of turn 13. It doesn't really matter. Mel, whoa, that he goes straight on from turn 13, and he's now lost 2 places to Welshie and Mel. So Dedical is now down P7. Could have as well some wing damage that we can't see. Obviously, it doesn't allow us to see. Bobby, amount of fuel. Yeah, he has enough. King has enough. I mean, yeah, has enough. Jamie has enough. Welshie has enough. Although it could be close. Mel has enough. Medical has enough. Alvin, yeah, has enough. Roadrun, I mean, he's AI. Tav has enough. Aviation, yeah, he has enough. So everyone has enough of fuel. Alvin is a bit questionable with the... Oh no, wait, was it Welshie? Yeah, it was Welshie. It was Welshie that has a bit questionable about fuel. 0.12 about amount of fuel. So it could be a bit close. With 6 laps remaining, 7 laps remaining. It could be close. Mel is catching up to Welshie on a little bit fresher tires. That Mel is 2 laps fresher. Jamie isn't really catching up to Emin, so probably has some wing damage. Oh god. Oh yeah, because of F7. That's why he started to party. Maybe I'll join him later on. I won't join him now. Well, I'm commentating, and it is pretty interesting. It's not like Monaco that I commentated on Sunday, which basically I was waiting on him. But anyways, lap 25, the gap between Bobby and King has shrunk to 1.9 now. So King is that tiny bit gaining on Bobby, but is it gonna be enough so that King is gonna get the DRS first? Will he get the DRS in time? And is he gonna overtake him as Daddy Cool goes into the pits? I'm assuming damage to his front wing and that he wants to change. No! Just for the fresh softs. Mel tries to overtake Welshie into turn 7 around the outside, and he does overtake him, although Welshie sends it into turn 8. There was definitely contact, but Mel got the better exit and is in P5 now at a Welshie. So from a bad race that he started, he was almost lost. Now he's up into P5. King has Basically, these guys have now twice now lapped Aviation Guy. But like I'm saying, I was saying again and again, this guy is on keyboard, so I mean you can't really expect from a keyboard player to be like in F1 esports or like close at least to these guys. You can't expect him. Anyways, King has closed up to Bobby now to 1.6, 1.5 seconds now. 1.4 even. Well, but at the back, well, she has as well closed up a little bit to Mel, or he has kept up with behind him. Gets the DRS, but he's catching up a bit, but not really enough to even stay with the DRS for the little straight that is exiting turn 13 and going to turn 14. Most of the time that King gains is in the first sector and then the last bit of the third sector, I guess. The gap is now 1.6, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.6, 1.5, 1.4, 1.5, 0.5, 0.5, still 0.5, still 0.5. There's Tahav he was spun on the exit of the last corner. 1.6 now. Okay, so maybe that wasn't. Now it's 1.5. Now it is 1.5 still. Right, so maybe it isn't true. I guess maybe it isn't true. But Tahav has retired from the race. That means Aviation Guy could be getting some points in this race. He has some front wing damage that I see. Just don't crash out. Just don't crash out and you'll get a point. Even though you are 2 laps down. King now catches up to 1.3 now. So he's catching up a little, slowly but surely. Once he gets that DRS, it will be a lot easier to catch up. But then harder to overtake him. Both of these are low on ERS, consistently low on ERS. Maybe Bobby doesn't know this, that King is low on ERS. That you call it in the pits. Retires from the race as well. So Aviation Guy could be getting actually 2 points in this race. For Williams and for himself. Yeah, in the mid pack, nothing really happening. I mean, nothing else. I mean, Emin is 7.4 seconds behind King. Jamie is like 10 seconds, almost 11 seconds behind Emin. Mel is 12 seconds behind Jamie. Welsh is 4 seconds behind of Mel. Alvin is 10 seconds behind Welsh, and then Roadrunner, who is AI still, is 26 seconds behind Alvin. And Aviation Guy is like a lap down behind Roadrunner. And almost 2 laps down for Alvin now. And he is 2 laps down, by the way. So yeah. Alvin goes into the pits. Alvin goes into the pits. For a change. Mel spun and crashed out on the exit of turn 5. This was a very late safety car. A very late safety car for this race. Lap 28. Will these now? Well, now it's getting spicy. Now it's getting spicy. Will the drivers go for the softs? Some will, some maybe won't. It's gonna be close. Alvin went for the softs. I mean, he pitted before that. So Aviation Guy could be getting actually 4 points. But now, what will these drivers do? Are they gonna go into the pits or not? Bobby, he goes. King, no, Bobby actually stays out. Bobby stays out. King stays out as well. Emin stays out. Jamie, does he stay out? Will he stay out? He goes in. Jamie goes in. Welshie, is he gonna go into the pits? This is the last guy that I can currently see that if he's gonna go or not. Welshie is gonna go for the softs, so Jamie isn't gonna actually lose any time, and he's changing that front wing, so I knew that he had front wing damage. And Welshie has some front wing damage as well. Aviation Guy as well pits for the fresher softs. So these three guys could be a bit in trouble from Jamie, because Jamie is going to be aggressive from the start to catch up to the drivers ahead, obviously, and to gain as many positions as possible, and as well for his championship fights between himself and King to overtake King. Because now I have the time to check the standings, although I don't have much because Safety Car's probably going to be in his lap now. Yeah, Safety Car is in his lap. Like I'm saying, it's in his lap. So actually, Jamie isn't going to be able to catch up to these drivers. Standings: AMG King 79 points, Roadrunner 76, Welshie 68, Jamie 66, Emin 61. Yeah, that's a top 5. Jamie can only hope for that King is gonna get spun, or he spins. He isn't gonna be able to catch up to these drivers ahead. There's no way. Because Bobby is almost already going. He's going on now, so the race hasn't restarted. As he spins on the exit of the final corner. Bobby spins on the exit of the final corners. This gives the lead to King now. This gives the lead to King. Oh, my internet at the moment sucks. But King doesn't get the greatest exits. On the exit of turn 5, does Emin try to attack King? He does. A little bit of usage of ERS was, but he can't really get him. No, he's too far back. Jamie is gonna be now flying as well to get that fastest lap. But Bobby bottles it on the restart. This gives the lead now to King with now half a lap to go. And this is even worse news. No. How do you say? Even more bad news for Jamie. He is catching the Bobby like crazy. Already catch up a second. But that won't matter because he's 5 seconds behind Bobby. He isn't going to be able to catch up to Bobby in time. And I don't think Emin is going to be able to catch up to King actually. If he's even able to keep that 1 second. I mean, it wouldn't even matter if he would have that 1 second or not, because there's not going to be a DRS for this final lap. Yeah, the gap is increasing. Jamie with a new fast lap, 138.769. Nice. Yeah, the gap between King and Emin stays or increases actually a little bit. Yeah, on the straights, no way. King is staying in P1 for now. Because there is still there is many corners to go. Turn 9 into turn 10. This is 12 corners to go. 11 corners to go. 10 corners to go. Bobby catches up to Emin to get that 3 points more that he lost from that win, to maybe regain a few points, but we'll see. One final sector only left for King. Maybe he didn't lead much of the race. Maybe he wasn't the fastest, but he didn't make any mistakes. And that's what mattered. And King wins here in Singapore, in Marina Bay. Eamon comes in second. Bobby finishes third. Jamie finishes fourth. Welshie will finish fifth. Alvin is gonna finish sixth. Rodar 7th. Aviation Guy will get 4 points. That's 8th. And King extends his lead over Roadrunner and Jamie and Welshie. So 25 points compared to 15 points. I mean, yeah. I mean, finishes in P2, which is alright for the championship as well, since he's in the top 5. But King gets 7 points more, and Aviation Guy is gonna cross the line to actually spin across the line. And he finishes in P8. So yeah, the driver today, Jamie, I mean, can you really blame him? I mean, on lap 2 he was like in P4. Lap 2 he from P1, or no, from lap 1, on lap 1, starting lap 1, he was P16th. He was 16th. But then in lap 2 he was in 4th. And then staying in P4, or finishing in P4. And the driver today goes to Jamie, in my opinion, as well. And the fast lap goes to Jamie as well. Mel, Daddy, Taha, Fast, Pink, Stian, King, and Sparko did not finish the race. I mean, Mel has been classified because he finished most of the race. Just for the looks, just for fun, to spin. So yeah, the most pit stops has been made by Aviation Guy, 6. There have been many pit stops from people. I mean, even Fast Guy who retired mid race has 5. But yeah, sort of an interesting Singaporean race. I mean, more of an interesting one than normal for Singapore. That's different. That's definite. Yeah. I mean, it has been a very good race. I mean, it was a little bit iffy. For example, between Bobby and Roadrunner. If I remember right, I mean, Roadrunner was going straight on the exit of turn 8, but then I guess Bobby was trying to turn in, and I don't know. But anyways, this has been the Singaporean Grand Prix in NRL, Nostalgia Racing League, round 6 of the F122 X-Play tier. Yeah, next race is, if I could even, here's the calendar. Next race is Portugal in Portimao. Quite unheavy in elevation changes. Basically, into every single corner, there's up or down. Even on the main straight, there is uphill and downhill. But yeah, that has been the Singaporean Grand Prix. Next race is Portugal. So yeah, see you guys next week on